The anthems have been sung and the starting lineups have been announced. We're getting ready to tip here in South Charleston. The starting five for the South Charleston Black Eagles tonight are number 2, Dazon Reed, number 5, Elijah Martin, number 11, Roman Kellum, number 12, Zane Saunders, and number 15, Deshad Williams. Starters for the Capital Cougars are going to be number 2, Keon Likens, number 3, Grant Barkley, number 5, Elijah Bennett, number 10, Tayshawn Hines, and number 0, David Robinson Jr. Tip is off, goes Capital or South Charleston's way. Possession arrow will go to Capital with the next tie-up. Lively crowd here early in the night. Both sets of cheerleaders getting the fans into it. A lot of emotions here for this playoff matchup between the Capital Cougars and the South Charleston Black Eagles. Both teams like to run a lot of motion. They like to get guys cutting, going to the hoop. Should be a lot of high-scoring action if they can find the rim. Not going to find it on the first possession, though, for the Black Eagles as that pass goes out of bounds, intended for Kellum. Black Eagles will come out in the 1-2-2 press. Try to cause confusion. Capital breaks it quickly, though. A lot of length on the floor for this Blackhawk team. That causes a turnover. Two shots couldn't get him to go there for South Charleston. Long outlet pass down for the layup. But that's going to be blocked. A big block there. By number 12, Zane Saunders puts it out of bounds. It will stay Capital ball. Good first 56 seconds of play. A lot of action. No points, though, here early in the contest. Both teams looking for another big block by these Black Eagles. Three-pointer goes up. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound. Nice down low. That's going to be a slam dunk. And that's going to be number 11, Roman Kellum. That's a way to set the tone when you get your first basket with a slam like that. These South Charleston fans are loving it. They come back out in that 1-2-2 press. The fast hands breaks it up, but Capital retains possession. Capital now shifts. They're facing a man-to-man as they get a few switches on these outside zones, or outside screens. Going to be an alley-oop going back the other way. Won't be a dunk, but that was a nice tip-in. And that's going to be number 5, Elijah Bennett, on the pass from Keon Likens. Shot goes up, looking for the foul, won't get it. Refs say all ball, play on. Going to be a good take, got some little block outside, outlet pass. Nice on the baseball pass on the receiver, cutting down the middle on the post route. And that's going to be number 5, Elijah Martin for 2. Takes a 4-2 lead. There's a lot of offensive coordinators in the Big 12 that would love to see West Virginia draw a play up like that. Long pass right down the middle for points. Gotta love it here. The South Charleston fans are into it. Their cheerleaders are still getting them going. Silent over there on the Capital sideline as they're looking for their next bucket. Try to tie it here on this possession with 5:39 to play. Good steal by Kellum. 3 goes up by Williams. No good. Capital slows it down on this possession. Looking to tie or take the lead here. Clock ticks under 5 in the first quarter. That's going to be Kellum causes the turnover. They get it downfield to Elijah Martin on another baseball pass. That's 2 touchdown passes for him if you're keeping score. 4 points on the night, 6-2 lead for the Black Eagles. Tayshawn Hines gets his own rebound off the missed shot. Good bucket there by number 10, Tayshawn Hines. A lot of contact there. They're going to get a charge call. That's going to go against Dazon Reed. And that was number 5, Elijah Bennett, setting his feet in the key, taking the charge. It'll go back to Capital. First foul of the game. First foul against South Charleston. They're going to get a travel call on number 10 on an out-of-bounds play. Very play you don't see too often. Tayshawn Hines thought it might have been after a bucket, thought he could run the baseline there to get it in bounds. Didn't even have any pressure. One of those rookie mistakes you don't want to make early in the game. Great hands, though, by Tayshawn Hines to knock that away. As it was Zane Saunders taking it to the hole, looking for a big slam dunk again. Saunders got the inbound pass, but couldn't do anything with it. Going to pull back out and reset the offense here for South Charleston. Ball wasn't tipped. They're going to say last person to touch it was Deshaun Williams. It'll go Capital way. Tayshawn Hines gets a smile from the referee telling him he can't run the baseline. He says, yeah, I know last time. Made that mistake. Won't do it again. Going to be a reach-in foul. I believe that's going to go against Roman Kellum. Be on the floor. Be a side out for Capital Cougars. Capital trailing South Charleston 6-4 with 3:49 to play here in the first. A lot of action. Very few stops so far. Both teams with a lot of speed, a lot of athleticism. Big motion offenses, a lot of picks, a lot of guys trying to get to the basket. By the looks of it, South Charleston has the height advantage in a couple positions. But with that, they still take a lot of outside shots, even though they haven't really been trying to get it down low and bang away like little Shaq. Oh, that might be a makeup call. Elijah Bennett a little bit out of control. Leaned on him. They're going to get him with the charge. It's going to go the other way. Got a couple subs coming into the game. That'll be number 11, Cam Harris. He replaced David Robinson Jr. Six to 4 steal here in the game. Elijah Martin for South Charleston leading all scorers with 4 points. And it'll be South Charleston's ball. They're going to come down and face a 1-2-2 defense. When you get in the zone, that's when the shooters come alive. Let's see if they can get some threes up like they have in past contests. Good ball movement, good swing around. Going to be a long corner three. Is going to be no good. Offensive rebound, though. That's going to go up strong. No good. That was Dazon Reed with the putback. Kellum comes away with it. Kellum goes up strong. He can't get it to go, but he'll be fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Didn't catch the number there who the foul was on. Apologize for that. Kellum gets a roll on the first one, catches the front of the rim, back of the rim, and goes in. 7-4 lead now for the Black Eagles. That one short, goes 1 for 2 from the line on that trip. But they get the offensive rebound. That's not going to be good. Kellum gets called for the charge. I believe that's going to be his second foul. He's going to be in foul trouble early. I know he's one of their big scorers. They're going to have him take a seat. Kellum picking up his second foul at the 2:36 mark in the first quarter. Not something Josh Daniels likes to see. Going to be a good trap there from South Charleston. Ball's on the floor. They don't know where it's at. South Charleston comes away with the steal. Dazon Reed grabs it. Reed going to take a baseline, go up with left hand. He can't get it to fall. Capital coming back the other way. It's going to be a foul there. I believe they'll call that on 15, Deshaun Williams. That will send number 10, Tayshawn Hines, to the line. Hines already has 2 points on a contest. He'll shoot 2. Kellum clapping his team on from the sideline there as he has the 2 fouls. He had to sit down early. Tayshawn Hines gets the first one to fall. Love to see that from your leader, Kellum, giving some instructions there on the field. And Coach Matt Green has to love that Tayshawn just went 2 for 2 from the line on that trip. 7-6, 2:02 to play here in the first. South Charleston ball facing this 1-2-2 zone. The three-pointer goes up, and that's going to be in. That's going to be number 2, Dejon Reed, for 3 from downtown. He has the first three-pointer of the contest. As they have all night, South Charleston stays in the zone close to an over and back call. Said he straddled the line. It's going to be Hines with a nice move down the lane and the right hand high off the glass. He's got 6 on the contest. Tayshawn Hines, leading scorer, 6 of the 8 points for the Cougars. Cougars stay in that zone. They're going to give up another 3. Might have been tipped, but it goes in. That's going to be number 1, Maurice Jones, for the 3. Trap again, they break it. Three-pointer goes up. That's going to be no good off the mark. Offensive rebound, not going to go in. Defensive rebound coming back the other way now for South Charleston. Tick just under a minute. Capital back in that slight zone. That's going to be a deep 2 from Dejon Reed. That's an air ball, goes out of bounds with 41-8 to play here in the first. They're going to bring David Robinson Jr. back in. Elijah Bennett's going to take a seat. They break the press with 35 to play. He's going to go up, under, can't get it to fall. He's got no one back. Defender makes it back, good play, but that's going to be too much offensive power there. Number 15, Deshaun Williams with 2. A lot of commotion over there by the bench. They're going to say it hit a South Charleston player and it will remain Capital ball. 20.8 to play here in the first. Capital down by 7 with the ball. Looks like they may be playing for the last shot. 10 seconds. Hines got plenty of time. He pulls it back out and resets. He fakes the pass, goes baseline, turns it over. Baseball heave at the bucket. Going to be off the mark. It's going to be a 15-8 South Charleston lead at the end of 1. We'll be back after this.
If you're hungry late or you're on a date, Adelphia's a place to be. Awesome wings, fried feta cheese, let's all meet and have a drink. Friendly smiles and TVs for miles, Adelphia's a place for me.
We live stream sports from across the globe. Join us for Sunday brunch from 10 to 1, Adelphia on Capitol Street.
Ball Automotive Group is here for all your automotive needs. We have 3 locations with over 300 new vehicles available and a great selection of pre-owned vehicles in stock. Ball Automotive has been an integral part of our community, which we have proudly served for over 20 years. With over 1,300 online reviews, you'll see why our customers keep coming back. To see what Advantage Toyota of Barbersville, Ball Toyota of Charleston, and L&S Toyota of Beckley have to offer, visit us online at ballautomotivegroup.com.
Hi, I'm Ben Nickel. I'm from Charleston, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you'll find me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that Bobcat pride at your local Par-Mar stores. From food and drinks to gas and more, we have everything you'll need at Par-Mar. Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the rewards cards. We have stores throughout Ohio, and we're coming soon to your neighborhood. We are Bobcat proud, and we are Parmar Stores.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
I'm Chris Miller, and I'm proud to sponsor productions like this one that showcase the best of this great state. School pride runs deep here. Friday night lights, crowded gyms, packed auditoriums. It's what makes this such a great place to live and work. So be true to your school. And at Dutch Miller Auto, we're there with you. Because when we build on our young people, everybody wins. I'm proud to lead the way as we bring out the best in West Virginia. I'm Chris Miller.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 15-8 lead for the South Charleston Black Eagles over the Capital Cougars here in tonight's playoff game. This is a Quad A Region 3 Section 1 game. At the break, we had to take a look at South Charleston's hoop. They thought there might have been something wrong with it. Came over and inspected it, said, nope, play on. Capital with the first possession in the second quarter. They have to get something going offensively. Their offense all night has ran through Hines, and he can't get that one to go. That was Likens, I apologize. It's going to be a 2 on the other end, though, by Deshaun Williams. 17-8 lead now. A 9-point advantage for South Charleston, the home team, the number 2 seed in the section. Big steal, big turnover coming back the other way. Lysol drags the feet. He can't get it to go, but that's going to be number 2, Dejon Reed, with the follow-up and a slam. Capital Cougars are going to need a timeout, and we're going to take it with them. We are not going to take the timeout. We're going to stay here. Dejon Reed on the nice follow for the slam putback gives him 5 on the evening. You can hear the South Charleston crowd really into it right now. They're loving the action, the high flying 11-point lead on that slam on a putback. Gotta love it. That's 2 dunks, something you don't see all the time in a high school game. Crowd's loving it, crowd's into it. I'm loving it. I hope you're enjoying it too here on HD Media's broadcast by RSN Sports, bringing you Game Day live from South Charleston. I promised you at the beginning of the broadcast, I told you this would be an exciting game, and it has lived up to the hype so far. A lot of action, a lot of movement, a lot of everything going on here in this Quad A Region 3 Section 1 playoff game between the number 2 South Charleston Black Eagles and the number 3 Capital Cougars. As so far, it's just been South Charleston imposing their will on Capital. Capital took that timeout, trying to bounce back early here in the second quarter as they are down 11. They don't want to let this one get out of hand. Matt Green realizes that they got the crowd and the momentum on there against them. They're fighting the uphill battle, decided to take the timeout. Let's see if we can get some points. A 15-footer won't go for Tayshawn Hines, but he does get the long rebound. Both teams have quick feet, quick hands. It's really hard to get to the basket, down the middle of the lane. A lot of length from this South Charleston defense. They kind of go in a 1-2-2 matchup, man zone here they're playing. A lot of switches on these high ball screens, not giving anyone a chance to get to the basket. Capital Coach Matt Green gives the sign, says double sticks, let's bring it back out, run it from the top. South Charleston cheerleaders got this crowd into it. You hear the defensive chants. You got Kellum still sitting on the bench with the 2 fouls that he picked up early in the first quarter there. Coach figures with a lead, might as well leave him on the bench. Long possession for Capital. South Charleston not minding. As long as they're not shooting, they can't score, and they maintain this 11-point lead. You got to do something that gets a guy to the hoop, and right now Capital can't find a way to get there. I'm telling you, Zane Saunders and Elijah Martin are both 2 large men blocking that middle every time people try to go down it. Just not giving up anything. Deshaun Reed has some good size to him too. A little bit of reach in. They're going to call Deshaun Reed for the reach in. Now it's starting to get chippy between Reed and Hines. Refs come in to break them up. They give a technical. I believe they're giving it to Tayshawn Hines. They're telling him, you better watch your mouth or you're going to be out of here, son. They get him to back up. I believe we're going to get double technicals here. Deshaun Williams not liking that call. Felt he was the victim to Hines. Referees disagree, though. I believe Kellum will come into the game to give Williams a seat, cool him off for a minute. It's going to be hard for Coach Matt Green to pull Tayshawn Hines out of the game. He's been their leading scorer and their main ball handler, but he may have to do that, cool him down, get his head back in this as they trail by 11 with 4:57 to play here in the second. Referees are still over at the scorer's table trying to sort all this out. Hines will stay in the game. Deshaun Williams will take a seat, though, for South Charleston after the double technical. Because it's a double technical, we will not be shooting any foul shots. Nice cut backdoor pass. And that's going to be a slam dunk from number 5, Elijah Bennett. He gets his team on the board in the second quarter to cut that lead to 9. Great backdoor pass to get him going. His first bucket of the game. What a way to make a statement when your team needs some points. Hopefully they can feed off that momentum. That's going to go the other way. That's going to be a charge. That's going to go against number 2, Dejon Reed. He's not liking the call. He was the one with the big putback slam earlier. He didn't think his feet were set, thought he might have been in the arch, but this is high school. We don't have that here. So they say offensive foul going the other way. Capital down 9, looking to build off the momentum of the last backdoor pass and dunk that Elijah Bennett provided. Trying to get some more of that here in the midway through the second. One thing Capital really excels at is moving and getting passes going. That's going to be a nice 12-footer from Elijah Bennett. He got back-to-back buckets. They're really good at getting the movement, but South Charleston just has the quick feet that even when they get that nice little dip and pass in, it's going to be a turnover going the other way. Nice move by Robinson Jr. to get the steal. The deficit's 7. It's Capital ball. That's going to be a wild over the back shot. Maybe thought he was going to get a foul call, but David Robinson Jr. can't pick it up. That three-pointer is going to go by Dejon Reed. He hits it, and that's going to be a timeout by South Charleston. And we're going to go to commercial. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this.
In West Virginia, I'm Chris Miller, and enjoy the game.
At Glenville State University, you can discover friends to last a lifetime, professors who broaden your perspective, and the skills and education for future success in a small town environment. At Glenville State University, you can become a pioneer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We had some momentum for the Capital Cougars trying to cut this lead. They got it down to 7 on a nice play, a couple backdoor passes and everything. But then the last possession was Dejon Reed from downtown right at the top of the key, nothing but net to extend it to a 10-point lead for the Black Eagles, 22-12 with 3:33 to play here. Nice backdoor pass. That's going to be number 5, Elijah Bennett. He tried for the dunk, couldn't get it, but he got the roll. He has 6 on the night. Eight-point lead as South Charleston takes the ball. That's going to be Kellum off the mark. Big rebound coming back the other way. Capital looking to run with it. Nice backdoor pass, but that's going to be a huge block by Kellum. long outlet pass, going to be saved, and that's going to be kept in bounds by Zane Saunders off of the Dejon Reed, or I apologize, the Maurice Jones play. Long three, no good. Capital comes back the other way. Nice up and under. What a move by Tayshawn Hines. He got Kellum going for the block, got him in the air, hung it around him on the left side there for the nice little finger roll. 16-22. It is a 6-point lead now. South Charleston going to look to extend this lead. As they get it inside to Kellum, he's got 2. They move it back up to 8. Roman Kellum with 5 on the night. He had to sit a good portion of the game with the 2 fouls that he picked up early, so he's low on the scoreboard, but he has been a very impactful player early here in this game. It's going to be Elijah Bennett, couldn't get it to fall. Dejon Reed thinking about another 3 possibly. He's got the hot hand. I believe he has 2 from downtown, but he kicks it around. It's going to be someone else shooting 3 this time. That's not going to go in, but it's going to be an offensive rebound by Reed. Reed gets it, puts it back up off of the Elijah Martin miss. Offensive rebounds have been big here for South Charleston. They might be getting double digits on that, and that's going to be nothing but net from downtown by David Robinson Jr. from the corner. His first bucket of the evening. It's going to be a 19-26 game with 1:18 to play. We had a timeout just for a few subs at the stoppage. Reed brings it up against the 2-3 zone. Shooter in the corner. That's going to catch the rim, not go in, but Kellum gets the offensive rebound. They get another chance at a 3. That can't get it. Another offensive rebound. Dejon Reed is an offensive rebound machine. He has 3 putbacks for 6 additional points on the evening. Something a coach loves to see when you get that second chance offensive play. Dejon Reed has 12 on the evening, leading all scorers. Back to a 9-point deficit for these Capital Cougars as they pull back out with 35 to play. A lot of perimeter work as they like to do. They like to be patient, try to get it inside. They're going to shoot the long 3. It's not going to be available. That was a big block by number 12, Saunders, and it's coming back the other way. It's going to be Reed gets the pass down low. What a beautiful pass from number 5, Elijah Martin. Reed for 2. Reed's got the hot hand with 14 on the evening. 5 to play. Capital playing for the last shot. Better get it off. 2-1, gets it up. Oh, nothing but net, but unfortunately didn't go in. That caught underside of the rim. Hard to tell from the camera angle, but that's not going to count. We're going to go into halftime, an 11-point lead for the South Charleston Blackhawks over the Capital Cougars in what is this first round of the Quad A Section 3, Region 3, Section 1 playoff game. This is HD Media Game Day. We'll be back after this.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi. You know, our West Virginia military veterans are the last ones to ask for handouts, yet many of them are hungry. I invite you to watch a video that